What's up, guys? This is Rise, and welcome to some more Master League content here. We've got Shadow Brady, friend of the channel, teammate of mine, sending us some Master League battles. He is a Master League specialist, and he is rocking a shiny Lugia along with Necrozma and Landorus. We're going to see how this team performs here in the Master League. Also, look how crisp this gameplay quality looks like. This looks like next level quality, at least on my screen, compared to normal submissions. Brady, what software recording are we using? I need to use this myself. But here we go. We got Zacian throwing the wild charge here. Gonna bait the Dark Pulse here after the debuff. Dark Pulse connects, but it does enough where you get the farm down anyway. So really nice recognition there. That was a really smart play. In comes Lando. Gonna get off this Dark Pulse here before Lando can get off a move. They may be tempted to respect the Sunseal Strike. Oh, baby. Gonna pivot and combo play here. Doesn't want to give that big farm down. And gets the shield as well. I think, yeah, you let this go because Lando has so much energy. Kind of have to let it go. Maybe you have to come in your own Lando here. No. Oh, recognizes is really close to the move. And you shield, right, to land this? Yeah. Shield to land the Sunsteel Strike. This is such a powerful move. Sunsteel Strike knocks out despite being debuffed. Unfortunately, this is still going to be close. Aqua Tail's not going to be enough. You need to get to this next Sandseer Storm before the double Aqua Tail. Can Palkia outpace? No. Landorus denies Palkia the next Aqua Tail and is going to knock out for the win. Very nice battle to start things off there. Let's go. And it's on to the next one. Let me know in this Go Battle League season how it's going for you guys in the comments. Shout out Brady at that expert range. Let me know if you guys are pushing for veteran, expert, maybe even legend ranking this season. Here we go. Sandseer Storm coming through against this Giratina altered form, the bulkier version. The one with legs, as some people like to say. And going to fire off an attack here. Just a Dragon Claw. Not going to do very much. Notice how Brady's throwing instantly to debuff them before the next Dragon Claw. And debuff moves can just be so valuable in these matchups that take a long time, right? Because you're just debuffing this Giratina more and more. Another Dragon Claw doing basically nothing. And another Sandseer Storm. Does this put it into like farm down range? Not sure. I think they'll probably get to 2 Dragon Claws if you try to fully farm down here. So maybe can't quite afford to do that. But just going to be content letting it go at this point. Necrozma going to get a head start here with energy. In comes Zacian. Snarl variant. And going to bait the Dark Pulse here. Sunsteel Strike would threaten to one-shot. So it does grab that shield. Going to put up a shield in return. Nothing would like knock out here, but Wild Charge would, of course, do some heavy hitting damage. And as these snarls start to add up, maybe it would actually threaten to knock out. Sunseal Strike gets shielded. Interesting. Maybe you bank a move and they'll go Lugia. Oh, didn't get out quickly enough. That's unfortunate. But Iron Head probably doesn't knock out. And Brady recognizes that. Banks a ton of energy. And the opponent recognizes it's over. Because Lugia is just too bulky. Can withstand any move that Dialga was going to throw at it. And then you have the move banked for the Zacian. So very well played. It's on to the next one. Who we got? I recognize this trainer's name. Very talented player. Lugia into Zekrom. With that best buddy badge. In comes Ho-Oh. Doesn't have like a super obvious response, so going to stay in for the time being. And I'm going to let this go. And this is the nice thing about running Lugia is it's so bulky. It can just eat any move. You are debuffed. Gonna go for the Aeroblast. Gonna guarantee a shield or big time damage. Lugia does grab the shield and gonna stay. I kind of like this. Force them to expend more energy, and now your Lando is up a shield, which is much better for it. Oh, they undercharge. That's a clever play. Throws on alignment, but gets the CMP victory. That's huge. Knocks out Ho-Oh. You're up a shield now, but you did lose switch. Stone Edge, gonna be the move of choice here. It's not gonna be enough to knock out on either side. I think this Lando... Oh, actually, I take it back. That did more than I thought. Stone Edge probably would be enough to knock out from this range. But gets the successful shield. Beautiful. Going for another Stone Edge here. Opponent has to make a decision. They're going to shield. Do we go for a catch? No, it's a difficult catch to make. Opponent could obviously just wait a turn. And we are going to... Oh my gosh! Anticipated the swap and lands the Sandseer Storm. That's nasty work. Gonna bank the Stone Edge, come in Necrozma, and this is beautiful. They're debuffed. Now, if they get to 2 charge attacks, though, they could threaten to knock out. There's the first crunch, but I like this play. Just get rid of it, force the opposing landers to throw energy at you, and you should be good. Now their Lando is going to have to double up. They're going to have Sandseer Storm plus Stone Edge. But Brady seemed pretty confident that he was going to win the charge attack priority. And you can see that because he's best buddied on his Lando. So the CP is higher. So he knows he could win the charge attack priority. Very nice. And that is going to grab the win there. On to the next one. I have a bone to pick with Monster Energy. I've got this drink. It literally says low carb on the can, and this drink has 9 carbs. So like, I understand in comparison to like a regular energy drink that's like full of sugar, that's low. It's only 30 calories, but like low carb, and you have 9 carbs as compared to just like 0 sugar when there's 0 like kind of weird branding. I don't know. Anyway, Brave Bird knocks out Lugia. Okay, we got the Necrozma mirror, but one is the Psychic Ghost variant. I'm a little like uneducated on these different Necrozma types. I know they're like the same. I don't know like the backstory is what I'm saying. I don't know like the lore behind these 2 separate Necrozmas. Necrozma. That's something you learn. Is when you say plural of Pokemon, you don't actually say like, you wouldn't say Charizards. You would say multiple Charizard. Okay, that was really bad commentary for that battle. I got sidetracked multiple times. Let's focus, Rise. Next battle. Here we go. Drink my low carb drink. My low carb, 9 carb drinks. Okay. Origin form of Dialga. Gonna pivot into Lando since you have 2 better answers. In comes Kyogre. This is not ideal, of course. However, may be able to get like a big farm down with Lugia. Yeah, just gonna let this go. Now the question is, can you fully Dragon Tail down and then maybe like shield once in the process? Let's see. Kyogre really building up energy. So maybe he wants to respect. No, not going to respect like an Origin Pulse or a Thunder. Wow, okay. Thunder's just not the like greatest move in the world, so it still didn't do that much. Do we throw the Aeroblast here or do we save it? We're going to throw it. This will do a lot of damage despite being resisted. It's one of the hardest hitting moves in the game. Maybe the hardest hitting move in the game. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. And a slightly favorable matchup here against Palkia. However, Palkia is going to outpace. Gets to the Aqua Tail quicker than you're going to get to your charge attacks. Going to go for the bait here on the Dark Pulse. Would really love to grab a Protect Shield here, I think. And there you go. Gets the first Protect Shield. Going for the Sunsteel Strike. know about this play, right? This is resisted by that water typing. But is it like that powerful that it still is? Okay, grabs the shield. Aquatail's not quite gonna knock out. Banks the Dark Pulse. The problem is I don't think Dialga's in Dark Pulse range. I don't think the Dark Pulse that you banked is gonna be enough here. Sky Attack knocks out. It's close. It's close. Oh, but one Dragon Breath is gonna take precedent with that one turn over the Dark Pulse. So very close game. Would Dark Pulse have been enough? Would have been really close. Lugia into Tapu Bulu. This is a bit of a core breaker, to be honest. Oh, they swap out? Wait, what? I guess, even though it's Dragon Tail against Fairy, I guess because you have the super effective cost the Sandsear Storm bait. Lando. Don't you know Lugia doesn't shield anything, Lando? Stone Edge going to connect this time. I guess you still have the flying charge attack, so maybe it's not the best matchup for Tapu Bulu. Aeroblast grabs the shield. Going to stay in for the time being. Gets off a Sky Attack. This is really valuable because this won't knock out, but it'll put it into a low farm down range. Grabs both shields. And I like this play from Brady. Just stay in. Oh, going to shield, actually. So I think you're going to get outpaced here. Are we going to double shield? I like this, actually. I like this because now you can line up... Oh, this is beautiful. You can line up your steel type with that Tapu Bulu, and it just completely is going to wall it, right? I forget the exact moveset of Tapu Bulu. But we will see it momentarily, I think. Sandsear Storm gets that debuff. Now do you go for the Stone Edge for a little bit more damage? Beautiful. So important also that I noticed from these Master League players is knowing the charge attack priorities. Really valuable stuff. A move will knock out Lando here, but going to set up a nice little farm down. Oh, and you have the Aeroblast. This is amazing. Oh, beautiful catch. But it's really not going to matter, right? It's really not going to matter. Beautiful catch. Gets the boost. Bullet Seed. Is this going to be like Nature's Madness? Yeah. Knocks out. Unfortunately, I think Tapu just gets walled here. Nature's Madness and maybe like a grass move. I forget. I could just PV poke it, but we're chill. We're chilling. Brady's also chilling. Marching towards his next battle. Marching towards his next opponent. Battle starting. Who we got? All right. Lugia into Zygarde. I would say slightly favorable for Lugia with the super effective Dragon Tails. This looks great. Gonna outpace here. Lando just being so spammy with that Mud Shot Sandsear Storm combination is so nice. Big time damage. Do we respect the Sunsteel Storm? It looks like we're going to. Just a Dark Pulse. Would have preferred to no shield that, but it's a tough call to make. Gonna throw this before they get to their next move. They shield. Wow. So this you would assume is going to be the big move. Yeah, there it is. I think I said Sunsteel Storm instead of Strike. My bad. Here we go. Lando just putting on a clinic here. Gonna double debuff this this Zygarde. Zygarde's gonna have to expend a crunch here. Otherwise, it's going to take way too much damage. And honestly, double debuff, you're probably going to get to another move before you go down, right? Crunch. Oh my gosh. Did nothing. Gets off a Parting Sandsear Storm. Third one. Lando's taking out 2 3/4 of a Pokemon. Oh, this is a little scary, though. This is just Psychic Fangs, though. I guess because it's Psychic Fangs Iron Head. So you have to just throw Psychic Fangs to like, to debuff their defense. But now, because you have no charge attack pressure, does Necrozma just get to 2 moves? This is so brutal. Wait, is this the big move or is this Psychic Fangs? Iron Head doesn't knock out. And Necrozma is going to win the 0-1 shield scenario. Just disrespecting Solgaleo. Zygarde Solgaleo just got absolutely disrespected by Shadow Brady. There was some talk. Is the Zygarde Solgaleo core too OP? Is it too strong? Brady laughs. He scoffs at the Zygarde Solgaleo core. Next battle. What do we got? Let's see. Lugia into Palkia. Lugia getting a lot of nice leads. And as we've seen this matchup play out before, sometimes the Dialga will put up a shield, sometimes they won't. Kind of an awkward situation. Gonna call that this is just Iron Head. I'm not sure if they even built up to a bigger move. So Dialga could shield and go for the Dragon Breath down here if they desire. And that's what they're going to go for. They're going to flip switch here. Get off a parting move, although they are debuffed. So Lugia's going to just take this no problem. And understands that switch isn't like a must-have because Necrozma does fine. I love this play, actually. Stay in. Take a move, go for the Aeroblast, and if they shield, you just sweep with Necrozma. Move coming through, Aeroblast grabs the final shield, and this is gonna be some nasty work. Yeah, let's see how much this does resisted. We saw Brady go for this before, which kind of confused me, but this move must just be so strong that it's like still the play, even though it's resisted here. So let's see how much this does. Sun, Steel, Strike. Oh my god, dude, that's nasty. Resisted. That was resisted damage, folks. Aqua Tail grabs the shield. Gonna commit to the farm down here. Gets it, and bye-bye. Bye-bye, Xerneas. It was nice knowing ya. So long, farewell. A bueno sea jour. Yeah. Brady approaching. I think these are a little bit out of order, actually. But we're on that 7,000 win mark in the Master League. Mitch! I will be on a flight with Mitch in like 7 hours from the time I'm recording this. He is going to Worlds as well in Hawaii. Lugia is going to sneak in a Dragon Tail here. We'd like to see it. Sacred Fire does some big damage. No debuff, however. Brady throwing after 3 Dragon Tails for perfect timing. Aeroblast coming through. Going to force the shield or do big damage. Forces the shield. And once again, staying in. Lugia is so bulky. Going to settle for the Sky Attack, which won't be enough to knock out, but will put Ho-Oh low. Now, the awkward thing here is, does Ho get to 2 moves before going down? I don't think so. Because they're 2 away from Sacred Fire, right? So this is just Brave Bird? Or maybe I'm tripping. Yeah, so could have probably taken the Brave Bird since it's resisted, but still would have done a decent chunk. In comes Zygarde. Gonna swap. Interesting, didn't elect to like throw the Sunsteel Strike and then swap. Wanted to save that energy for later. Oh, you know what? Okay, never mind. I was going to say maybe predicting that it's the Solgaleo. And wanted to save that energy. But it's Xerneas. Gets off 2 debuffs. Now Moonblast might not be enough after 2 debuffs. Oh my gosh, Lando. You are ridiculous. You are ridiculous, Lando. Gonna save the shield. I think this is the smart play from Mitch. Crunch will do a lot, and I think Zygarde might have this, actually. Oh, Earthquake gonna do even more. Gonna bait. Even if you bait and get to the Sunsteel Strike, I don't think it's enough. Yikes. Zygarde's just ridiculously bulky. Well played by Mitch. It's on to the next one. A few more battles. These have been some entertaining battles. I've enjoyed this video. Lugia into Palkia. Lugia. We see the Lando save swap. Doesn't have an obvious answer. So once again, Lugia is kind of forced to just stay in. The opponent, not the best timing there. Going to give a free move. Stone Edge connects, but does slightly less than half. And just going to go straight for the Aeroblast. No baiting around here. Gets the shield. Now, we saw it did just below half. After all these mud shots are adding up, I don't... Oh, they bait. Man, that's such a risky bait against Lugia. Maybe shield this one, because they're not going to bait here. And now if this connects, you probably just get the farm down. Going to actually undercharge it to get us slightly more. Okay. Going to go Lando into Ho-Oh here. Might need to bait, to be honest. Or do you? Yeah, gonna go for the bait. This is a huge decision here. Sandsear Storm. Oh, they call the bait. What a savage call by the opponent. Gonna go for another one. So at least gonna debuff this Ho quite a bit. And now this actually isn't that bad. Because now you can just farm this down with Necrozma. Because Ho cannot double up on moves. Yeah, you take one Incinerate, that's fine. Okay. We knew it was Palkia, right? Palkia was the lead. This is going to be close. Because they still have the Lando as a potential catch opportunity, which makes things awkward. Goes straight for the Sunsteel Strike. Gets shielded. Doesn't quite get the catch, which is the one-turn difference there. And I don't think Lugia is going to be able to, well, Lugia is so bulky. Is there any way you hang on? I don't think so. I think Aqua Tail is enough, plus maybe a few Dragon Breaths. Yeah, one Dragon Breath. Close one. Good effort, Niantic says. And I think this is the final battle of the video. Here we go. Let's finish things off strong. Lugia versus Lugia. Battle of the Skies. I can't wait to get back in the commentary booth. If I get to do that one day again. That was so much fun. Anyway. Rise like daydreaming. Here we go. Aeroblast throwing on the CMP. Lugia too bulky. Saying catch me outside. Aeroblast connects on both sides. Looks like we lost the CMP. That opposing Lugia... Best Buddied has the CP boost, level 51. Sky Attack, is it enough to knock out? It's not. Dude, that is insane. How is Sky Attack not enough from that range? That was so low. So Brady actually wins the mirror by going for the sneak there. But unfortunately, it's not going to be that great because it actually just results in the opponent getting a head start with Lando. So played that lead absolutely nasty. But let's see how this plays out. Called the Sandsear Storm bait, which is amazing because I don't really know why you bait if you're the opponent, to be honest. Because it looks like Stone Edge doesn't, even with a debuff, like Stone Edge is still going to two-shot anyway. So I don't love the bait from the opponent there, especially since you're ahead. They do successfully shield. Wins the chart attack priority on the Sandsear Storm. This is not going to knock out, excuse me. So the opponent probably knows that. Now the awkward thing here is you're going to only have one Pokemon remaining. And if your last Pokemon gets debuffed, that could be pretty devastating. Yes, you're going to have your last Pokemon debuffed here. And you can't clear the debuff, which is never a good thing. What's going to be in the back? Dialga. Sunsteel Strike. Yeah, so this confirms it for me. It's just that powerful of a move that we go for it even when it's resisted. Can probably get away with the Dark Pulse now, right? Shields the Iron Head. Unfortunate. Could have probably taken that. We got the double Dark Pulse. Is this going to be enough? I think you have to throw the back-to-back here. Has to throw the back-to-back. It's going to be close. Come on, Necrozma. Bang, knocks out. Shadow Claw down in 3. G to the G. Shadow Brady with a very fun submission there. Thank you, Brady, for the cool submission. If you guys enjoyed this Master League content, I almost said comment. Leave a comment down below. All comments are appreciated. If you enjoyed the content, feel free to leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. And join channel memberships. If you want exclusive perks, emojis, and exclusive intimate streams with members only, join memberships. All that said, thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Peace.